When prudently deployed, public relations offers health and medical organizations opportunities to engage audiences in an efficient and highly credible manner. Courtesy of its unique properties, public relations capably can complement other marketing communications. Healthcare institutions achieve their conveyance goals, fostering exchange and bolstering market share. Knowing downside and upside of this component of marketing communication mix can help drive things effectively. The first strength is cost efficiency. Deploying public relations as a marketing communications instrument is perhaps motivated most intensely by its cost efficiency. Depending on the media source and the size of its audience, such allotments can be extremely expensive, representing a major cost savings for healthcare institutions which successfully secure coverage through public relations. Of course, in many contexts, public relations is not exactly free, as the activities and events which make items newsworthy, such as free medical screening and presentations of medical acts, carry costs. However, without coinciding with mass media expenditures, the cost factor is diminished considerably. The second strength is high credibility. Since public relations announcements successfully accepted publication by news media organizations are ultimately conveyed as news, audience naturally view them to be highly credible, with the given stories elevated by the reputation of the entities who present news. Many people doubt commercial conveyances such as advertising and direct mail, as they are funded by promoting parties. However, when activities, events, accomplishments, and the like are presented by news media firms, skepticism diminishes, positively influencing audience receptivity and potentially generating greater attention and awareness than that afforded by paid marketing communications applications. Another strength is narrative guidance. In order to attract and secure media coverage as newsworthy occurrences, submissions must indeed supply information that is of interest and benefit to audience members. Simply presenting an advertisement as a news story is unacceptable, and almost certainly will result in an automatic rejection by news media outlets. This newsworthy mandate forces healthcare providers to view their activities and accomplishments from the perspective of stakeholders in the marketplace. So how is the limitation? The first is transmission uncertainty. Healthcare establishments considering public relations must always remember that the particular communications route offers no guarantees that events, activities, and other stories desired for conveyance will actually reach audiences, have no control over when or even if the information they supply will be transmitted to audiences. This lack of reliability quite obviously requires public relations to be treated in a particular manner, ensure circulation of information to desired groups. Very often in developing stories, reporters will contact healthcare institutions, seeking feedback from medical experts. When requests can be accommodated, they can help build bridges of communication with news media firms, and this, in turn, can be helpful in realizing greater attentiveness to submitted press releases. The second limitation is content presentation uncertainty. Occasionally, press releases are conveyed exactly as submitted, but typically modifications of some sort will be effected. These modifications often entail minor alterations such as the content reductions, but occasionally they can be quite extensive, so in some cases, meaning is actually distorted. Overcoming this challenge is difficult, but it can be minimized by studying the stories presented by targeted news outlets. Ensuring that efforts are made to provide content in submitted press releases which conforms with the style and presentation observed. And another limitation is return on investment uncertainty. Assume that a health services provider invites a nationally recognized expert on cardiovascular health to speak at an event open to the public which details the latest insights on heart health and wellness. If public relations efforts, assuming their use in isolation, fail to secure media coverage, which is a very real possibility, audience size very likely will be reduced due to lack of awareness of the event. A diminished audience naturally will yield a diminished potential for the institution to witness an acceptable return on investment, as admission and referral opportunities will be lessened. This particular concern, of course, can be moderated by deploying tandem communications alongside public relations efforts.